Well, Amanda, that was a hell of a shoot that we just did, wasn't it?
It was so great.
Yeah. Now, we've worked together before, and you actually do some modeling as well. And I love just the fact that you know, model and just look so good, and you don't fit that model mold, and I love that for every reason, because like the body positivity thing is just amazing.
Yeah.
So, I wanted to ask you, like, what's it like coming back into the studio and working with me again?
I was so excited. I have complete confidence in your work. I've watched it over the years since I've been back, and I'm always just blown away by your work, and I was so excited to come back.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Like, we could do no wrong, as I said a couple times.
Yeah.
Like, we just kept hitting shot after shot after shot. I'd say sultry, you'd make the expression. I'd say playful, you'd do the expression. It's just so much fun. But what kind of got you into modeling in the first place? I'm kind of curious.
It's something that was recommended to me at a young age by some family and friends, and then discouraged from other family and friends, and that really played around with my insecurities and my self-confidence and stuff like that. So I wasn't really that confident when I was younger, and I started, as I aged, I decided that I wish I did this when I was younger, and then I'm going to be at the next milestone of birthdays, I'm going to wish I did it at this time. So I finally just booked a shoot and did it, and I was really glad I did, because I gained so much of my own body acceptance, and self-love just increased from seeing myself in a different light.
Yeah, it's powerful, isn't it? Like, feeling beautiful is an amazing thing, isn't it? It's just, it changes your the way you carry yourself, how you interact with people. It changes your energy in so many ways.
Yeah,
right?
and I started seeing photos of women that I knew, and seeing them in that light, and I was like, wow, I wish I could do something like that. I'm like, I can. I just have to do it.
Yeah.
Show up for it.
And you really kind of embody that idea of just take the plunge, go for it, and just do
Super
it.
nervous still sometimes,
Oh, yeah.
but I go for it. So.
Yeah, and sometimes it's that fear and conquering that fear that makes for such a rewarding experience at the end, right? So now, I know you also had mentioned something to me about your daughter that I kind of wanted to touch on, because I think it's an important point. And what is all that about? Like, why you were modeling?
Well, because I am not your standard size, and I call it still my mom bod, and it's not like your typical curvy model everything's all still pretty perfect, just super sized. And I wanted to show her and my kids that it doesn't matter about the way your body is. You can still show up and do these things. You can still go after and represent and inspire other women to just be themselves. I have my own friends that are starting to feel more comfortable going to the beach, and they're like, oh, we see you just not caring, and I do care, but I don't care,
Yeah,
so.
and that's powerful when you just kind of shed that worry about what somebody else thinks, and just kind of do stuff for you and be you.
Yeah, and I don't
awesome.
want my daughter to have the same kind of anxiety and lack of any self-confidence that I had just by worrying all the time. So I include her in some shoots as well if she's willing to go, and I get her involved and bring out that light in her too.
That's awesome. Now, based on all this, is this something you would say that a lot of, boudoir specifically, is this something that you think a lot of women should do, and if so, why?
Definitely. Boudoir opens up the whole world really for you, for the self-love and your self-confidence, seeing yourself in the different light or through the camera lens or how you capture them, and I don't know how to explain it. You just embrace yourself so much more.
Yeah, you conquer fears, you own them, and then you just kind of do it, right?
You just do it, and you give really good direction, so that makes it very comfortable. I'm very comfortable when I'm here, and it just turns out to be gold.
Yeah, well, we made gold today. I'm gonna say that much. But thank you so much for coming in. This was an absolute pleasure to work with you again. I am so this was just so good. And I can't wait to show everybody else the pictures. So I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.